for help because they are a violation of human rights in Pakistan, and so many other issues she has raised. A country which was being accused of a conspiracy against Pakistan or conspiracy against Imran Khan's government, same people are now asking for help and rescue from the perpetrators of Bairuni Sazish or the government of Donald Lu. So this is the sum total of Imran Khan's journey from his dismissal from the government, and today is SOS to United States. I think this is the most apt definition of what has happened in the last 1 year, or the behavior of PTI and its leader, Imran Khan. Nowhere in the world an accused has ever refused to appear in the court. This is being seen on television screen or being witnessed by everyone almost for last so many weeks, that Imran refuses to appear in the court on different pretexts, security reasons or reasons of being a victim, or so this is and then his appearance in the court is accepted while he's still sitting in the car, and he actually attacks the courts, or the courts are mobbed by his supporters. Whenever he appears in the court is intimidated. They come under pressure, they face threats, and when police is sent to his residence to arrest him and produce him in the court, the police is attacked with Molotov cocktail, firing, and at least 70 to 80 police officers, senior police officers including, who were injured trying to arrest him. There was pitched battle outside his house. So this has never happened in Pakistan. During his regime and in the past also, opposition workers, leaders were arrested, and they always surrendered in a very graceful manner, in a dignified manner as political workers to whatever victimization was taking place. They never physically contested their arrest, never abused or maligned the courts. In last 4 years of his rule, when he was the Prime Minister, almost the whole of top leadership of PMLN was arrested. Our leader, Nawaz Sharif, was arrested. He came back from UK to surrender. His daughter was arrested. The present Prime Minister was arrested. His son was arrested. Their nephews were arrested. But never there was a sort of resistance to being arrested. I was picked up from Embassy Road and remained in jail for almost 6 months. My wife appears in the court. Almost 3 years. My wife, my son. So the victimization of the opposition was unprecedented. We have checkered history, political history of in our country, where politicians were victimized during martial laws, during military governments. But this sort of victimization and hounding was never there. Politicians were hanged. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was hanged. It was a judicial murder. Bibi was martyred by Benazir Bhutto was martyred by the terrorists. Nawaz Sharif was removed from government thrice. But we never resorted to the methods or sort of things which are taking place and have taken place in last 3-4 weeks, violating the law, violating the constitution. So we are actually governing this country, the present government, under circumstances which are pretty difficult, both administratively speaking, financially speaking, and obviously, ultimately, politically speaking also. So this is a backdrop in which we are at the moment governing the country and trying to give the best. We do realize that the political capital we had when we took over or when we moved the vote of no confidence, over the period it has depleted. We have paid a cost. We had the option of after the dissolution of the assembly or after the vote of no confidence to dissolve the assembly and call for new elections. But we were in the middle of a negotiating arrangement with the IMF, and interim government perhaps could not do that as effectively as a government in power, elected government in power. So that was a difficult decision, and we decided to risk our political capital and stay in the government despite the fact that we knew the risk of losing the political capital is there or was there. Even today, we are trying to manage the situation, and every day there is a crisis precipitated by Imran Khan, and we are handling it. And inshallah, we'll come out of it successfully. And governance in the coming days, coming weeks, coming months, the economic situation, all these things which are the moment at peril will improve, inshallah. I'm ready for questions.
Thank you. Before we open the floor for questions and answers, we would like you to see a video that when the police went to arrest Mr. Khan to comply with the orders of the court, he just not only